Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be my Roundup review. These are all of the products I tried in the month of March. I'm excited to just chat with you about everything I tested out and just give you my full rounded up thoughts on everything. As usual, these videos are never intended on me being braggy or anything. I'm very grateful for anything I'm able to buy myself, or I've gotten sent or gotten gifted or anything like that. This is just a way for me to be transparent on everything I have tried and give you my thoughts on them. Before we hop into the video itself, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my channel by the time this video goes up. It's from my latest reading wrap up, Get Ready With Me. And as far as my accessories today go, these earrings are Spooky Doodle Club, this necklace is Ana Luisa, and my nail polish of the day is Mad Hatter from Mooncat. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about all the products that I tried in the month of March. First up, I tried the Nueva Vida between Gourmande Girls and Steph's Beauty Stash. I'm so excited about this collab. I'll be honest, I forgot that this even happened in March. This feels like an eternity ago. I feel like this happened back in like February. It's crazy, but I got this in March. I tried it in March. I've used it quite a few times now on like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff. You can just check my platforms if you want to see me trying these products out. But it looks so pretty. It's very springtime, very fun. I actually featured this in my spring favorites video because it's definitely one that I feel like captures the mood that I'm in right now. I love these bright pops of color. I think it's so cute. The shimmers are beautiful. I think both of them did such a great job with this collab, and I'm really excited about it. I really enjoy Gourmande Girls formulas. I think the mattes blend out really nice, and the shimmers are just so jaw-dropping. They are so pretty. And I don't know what it is, but I feel like Gourmande Girls and collabs are just like the icing on the cake. They do so good with their collabs. Next, I tried these 6 new Milk Makeup Kush lip oils. I only have 5 right now because one lives in my makeup bag in my tote downstairs, so I can carry it around with me everywhere. But these are fun. I've mentioned already a few times, but you do not need more than one of these. These are all so incredibly sheer. This one's clear specifically, but they are so sheer, they basically look the same on the lips. The only difference really between them is the fact that they all have different scents. So I would just say go based on like which scent you vibe with the most, because color-wise, they really don't make that much of a difference. We have the shades Green Dragon, Cookie Dough, Orange Crush, Pink Magic, Dream Machine, and Chocolate Cake. Green Dragon is the clear one. It smells like peppermint. It's so just invigorating. I love it. Cookie Dough smells like vanilla. It's so pleasant. It's like a light peach, but again, basically clear. I'm not even gonna keep reiterating that because they're all basically clear. Orange Crush is my favorite one. I just love that orangey vanilla scent. I'm obsessed with that kind of smell right now. Pink Magic is downstairs, but it smells kind of like strawberry, like sour candy. It's so good. Dream Machine is the only one I don't really like. It's supposed to be guava. I don't know what it is about this scent though, but it makes me a little nauseous. It's not my favorite. And then Chocolate Cake smells like chocolate. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. It literally smells like chocolate frosting, like the just classic cheap chocolate frosting from like the can. It's so good. I really like how nourishing these are. I feel like they feel really nice on the lips, and the fun little scents are a nice bonus. But again, you absolutely do not need more than one of them. I made a little Ulta order. Actually, I guess I made 2 Ulta orders this month. One was just mostly for restocks though, but this first one was to try a couple new things. This is the Milani Tubing Mascara. Highly rated, I think is what it's called. But the wand looks like this. Just kind of like pointy, pokey. I wanted to try a tubing mascara because I've heard really good things about tubing mascaras for people that have really stubborn, straight lashes. For me, I really have to super curl them and go in with an intensely waterproof, or else they just droop down. And I heard that tubing mascara is really great if you have lashes like that. I still feel like this isn't that great. It looks nice. I feel like it makes my lashes look long-ish, as long as they're willing to get, because my lashes naturally are just not long. It's very black, but I don't feel like this like holds a curl the same way a waterproof mascara does. I'll still use this just for the sake of using it up, but I'm not like obsessed with this one. It's not one that I'll feel the need to repurchase. As of right now, my perfect mascara still remains the Boss Mood Waterproof from e.l.f. It's fluffy and it holds a curl pretty well. I don't know if that one can be beat. In that purchase, I also got the Makeup Revolution Diamond Glow Highlighter. I've had this on my radar for a hot minute, and I finally threw it in my cart when I was shopping. It's fine. I'm wearing it today. It's really pretty. It's very beaming. It's very bright. It's a smooth, pretty highlighter. I just kind of expected a little more with this. I thought it would be more sparkly or maybe more of a putty texture. I've had a lot of people ask me if this is similar to the Fenty one. Not at all in my opinion. This is not a putty texture in any way. It's more of like a baked highlighter formula, and there's zero sparkle in it, unlike the Fenty one. So it's not bad. It's just not what I expected it to be, and that could be on me. Maybe I just didn't like look it up correctly. But again, I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm wearing it today. I'm still gonna continue wearing it. I think it's beautiful. I just expected something different, I think. Nomad came out with another palette, and I'm so excited about this one. This is the Ireland palette. This is so pretty. I've played with this quite a few times now at this point. I think it's beautiful. I think this is probably one of my ultimate favorite palettes from the brand. I just adore this color story. I love all these lush greens. I love the pops of yellow gold. I love the pops of blue, the rusty oranges. This is so incredibly beautiful. The shimmers are so metallic on the lids. They're so wet looking, and their mattes just blend like butter. I love Nomad's mattes. They're so easy to use. They're so beginner friendly in my opinion, but they're also great if you're someone like me who uses colorful eyeshadow all the time. It's just such a wonderful formula. I love the theming. I love the color story. This is a top tier palette, and I'm so excited about it. By far the best palette I've tried this month. It's not even a question. It was so good. Next up, I got a little subscriber gift of these 4 blushes from Give Me Glow. They told me that they got their order delivered twice or something like that, so I got the extras, and I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much if you're watching this. But I got 4 shades of the Give Me Glow blushes. These are so fun. We have the shades Hey Honey, Pink Freak, Swipe Right, and Twin Flame. Hey Honey is going to be my entire personality this fall. I mean, I'll wear this any time of year, but in the fall specifically, I love a mustard blush. I mean, same with Twin Flame, like this burnt orange, like this and that mustard yellow. This is all I'm gonna wear next fall. They're so pretty. I'm wearing Pink Freak right now, the tiniest, lightest amount of it though, because this is such an intensely pigmented blush, but it's so pretty. And then Swipe Right, I think isn't available anymore, because every time I've worn this over the last month and went to link it in my description boxes, this shade isn't available. So unfortunately, I don't think you can get this one, but it is the prettiest like mauve-y blush. So cute. These are really pigmented. They're really blendable. And like, even just with how pigmented they are, I feel like they're, I don't want to say they're easy to work with because they are pigmented, but for how pigmented they are, I feel like they blend out pretty easy. And I'm so thankful for the gift. Next up, Pixi sent me a little package with this On the Glow blush stick, pH tinted moisture stick. I did a little try on with this over on like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. This disappears on me. I don't know what it is about it, but it's also not in the bottom. Hello? Oh my gosh, it's stuck in there and it won't come out. Well, you know, it's fine because I don't want this anymore anyways. It's very sheer. I like the glow that it leaves, but it's a really sheer pink, and that initial splash of pink is really cute, but as it sits on my skin, it disappears like immediately. I don't love pH reactive things. I want things to just be the color that they're supposed to be. I don't want to guess what color it's going to be on my personal skin and pH level, but it's just not my favorite. It disappears. Even before it disappeared, it was a little sheer for my liking, so this just isn't for me. Next up, Alter Ego came out with a new palette. This is the Dream Gaze. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Natasha Denona Pastel palette, and I've never tried that palette, so I can't compare formula-wise. What I've heard from a lot of you is that the formulas are pretty similar. Alter Ego loves to do like the traditional powder mattes, the really pretty shimmers, but then they do this like creamy matte formula where it's like a creamy texture, but it's like a matte. Apparently Natasha Denona does that too. I've never experienced it myself, so I can't say for sure. But I hate it in Alter Ego's palettes. Like, it's these 3 shades at the bottom are all creams technically, but you can blend them with a brush like a regular shadow. My main gripe with them is they just never get as pigmented as they look in the pan. I just want them to get more pigmented. And the shimmers in this palette are really, really pretty. I really like the shimmers in here. I feel like the shimmers are kind of the saving factor of this palette, but everything else I'm kind of just meh about. It's very lackluster in my opinion. It's a little too sheer, and I totally understand that pastels are light. They're pastel. They're supposed to be lighter. But there's pastel and light, and then there's also sheer and lackluster. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the same thing. I feel like this could have been beefed up a little bit more, and I don't know. It's just a little too subdued for my taste. I've used so many pastel palettes that have just more impact, more excitement. This one just isn't it for me. Again, the shimmers in here are really, really pretty. but everything else I was just not super impressed with. Milk Makeup also came out with the Cloud Glow Primer this month, and I've actually really been liking it. It's kind of gimmicky. Like, it's a weird soap. And then you rub it on your face. I guess I'll just rub it on my hand since my face is already occupied with makeup. But you rub it on, it's supposed to give a little bit of a radiance. I mean, it's my hand, so it's hard to really tell. But I feel like it looks nice. Like, I don't feel like it's the most glowy primer I've ever tried. Like, I've definitely tried primers that are much more of a glowy, highlighty effect. This one I feel like just makes my skin, like, feel nice, looks good. Am I, like, head over heels in love with this? Is this my new favorite primer of all time? No. But I'm enjoying it. It makes my skin feel nice. It makes makeup lay on top of it really well, so I'm not mad at it. Is it a little gimmicky? Sure, but it's kind of fun, and I think it works nicely, so I'm not mad about it. I'm pretty okay with that one. I got a couple packages in a row, actually, from Pacifica. One being a package with some of the Future Youth products, and I already have and use a few of them, so I only am keeping this one. I'm gonna give the other ones to friends. But this is the Future Youth Super Cream. This is just like a moisturizer. It looks like this. I've been using this pretty much every morning the last probably 10 days or so, and I'm enjoying it. I think it's nice. It sinks into the skin really well. I feel like it preps my skin nicely for when I do makeup later. I'm not like head over heels in love with it. I think there's other moisturizers that I'd be more likely to repurchase in the future, but I'm not mad at this one. I think it's nice. I do like the Future Youth line. I use the eye cream a lot. I have something else from them, but now I'm forgetting what it is. It might be a cleanser that I also really enjoy. Overall, it's a good line. It's just like, it's not a moisturizer that's blowing me away. And then I also got sent some of the Wake Up Beautiful things. First is this retinoid serum. I've used this only twice now because I only just got this package less than a week ago, and I don't want to overdo it with this kind of a product. But I've used this over 2 nights recently, and I feel like it's fine. I think it sinks into the skin nicely. I wake up and my skin looks pretty good. So far so good. I'll let you know in the future if this ends up being horrible. But I mean, so far so good. I haven't ever really tried a Pacifica product that I don't like as far as skincare goes, so I'm intrigued by this one. And then I also have this reusable brow mask. It looks like this. You'll just peel it off of the paper. I did already try this once a couple nights ago, but you'll put on whatever serums you want, a little heavier in the brow zone, and then you lay the reusable mask on top, let it sink in for a bit, like 20 minutes or so probably, and then you take it off and you clean this and let it dry, and then you can use it again. So love a reusable mask. I think that's cool. This stays pretty stuck nicely, at least so far. Over time, maybe it'll lose its stickiness, but so far so good. I can see myself using this, like, I don't know, once a week or whenever I think about it. I'm really bad at remembering to use stuff like this, but I would like to, and I don't have anything like that in my collection already, so it's a fun little addition, and the little case it came in is super cute. Like I'd mentioned, I did make a little Ulta purchase recently, but most of it was just restocks. Like I bought like a new e.l.f. Halo Glow powder and like some brow stuff. Things I've used 1,000 times before that I don't need to go over again. But I did buy a new thing. This is the e.l.f. Beauty Wand, the highlight wand, and it's really, really pretty. I'll just swatch it right here because I don't think I've filmed B-roll swatches for this one, so there you have it. I'll even blend it out a little bit. But I bought this because in one of my videos I'd mentioned, I think I mentioned that I was running out of my Rare Beauty under eye brightener, and I always would put some like in the outer corners of my eyes when I'm blending out my concealer. And one of you suggested, ooh, that's pretty. You see that? That's nice. That's really, really pretty. But one of you suggested that you use this product for that exact same purpose. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it. I'm out of my Rare Beauty one officially. The Sephora sale's coming up soon, so let me try this first, see how I vibe with it, and then maybe I won't need to buy another one because it is cheaper. I don't feel like Rare Beauty is horribly expensive, but e.l.f. is cheaper, just bottom line. So tried that. I've used it the last like 5 days for that aspect, and I feel like it's nice. I mean, you can't really see a major difference, but I feel like when I'm blending out my concealer and just have this little bit of brightness kind of in the mix, it just adds even more radiance and glow that I personally prefer with my complexion products. So I think I'm pretty happy sticking with this so far. Again, it's not the exact same as the Rare Beauty one. This one's much more highlighty. Like it has a lot more of a glow, and you could even use this as a face highlighter. I personally haven't, just because I'm not really a cream highlighter kind of girl, but as an under eye brightener in the outer corners kind of combined with my concealer, I'm really liking this. So I'm really happy I got that suggestion because so far I'm really, really enjoying it. And last but not least, I just got sent this like 2 days ago, but I figured I'd throw it in. It's this lip mask from Province Beauty. I like the packaging. I like this kind of lavender, like soft touch kind of feel. It's fine. I've worn this whenever I've thought about it, just like at night or during the day, just thrown this lip mask on. It's okay. It's not a life-changing lip mask. The Lawless overnight lip masks will forever be my favorite. I have tons of them scattered throughout my house. This one's fine. I feel like it can feel a little grainy sometimes, which I don't love. I've tried some lip masks that sometimes they just feel grainy, usually the ones that are in tubes like this. I don't know what that is, but it's okay. It's not like amazing. I don't feel like my lips are suddenly so extra soft compared to normal, but I also don't feel like it's horrible. I've definitely tried some lip masks that I don't like. I can't say I don't like this. I'm just not obsessed with it, so that's where I will leave that. And that wraps it up for this Roundup review. I don't think I had the biggest pile this time. I definitely had a good mixture of like big hits and some major misses, but I feel like it was still a fun roundup of products, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Have you tried any of these? Do you have your eye on any of these? What have you tried lately? Have you rediscovered anything in your existing collection? I would love to know. As always, I'll have all of these linked down in case you're interested, as well as any discount codes if I have any. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave some blue emojis? I'm feeling very blue today, but in a good way. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm BATTYBEAN there as well. You can also subscribe. I'm posting most days over here. You can also join my channel memberships. The link to sign up will be down below. You'll get fun little perks, including a members only video once a month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.